when we were younger, ibang-iba yung katawan namin, ibang-iba yung personalities namin. So, ito ating-ate, medyo bully talaga. No?
Sister! Naniniwala ka din din ate ko.
Aminin na natin. Ganun talaga. Yun yung dynamics naming magkapatid ng bata. Kami talaga, aray, tignan mo, nakurot na ako.
Tsaka meron siguro silang na parang kami lang pwede mag-bully sa kapatid namin.
Pero hindi na niya ako inaapi ngayon.
Parang kami aalis na ako.
Sorry.
Goodness!
So, kami ngayon, like, diba? Kasi ganun ata talaga.
Ayan yun na yan.
Okay, this question is for Jackie first. What inspired you to pursue dentistry?
Walang nag-inspire sa kanya. Kaya pumunta pa siya dun siguro, Joe. Kasi hindi siya inspired.
Ayun, guys.
Huwag niyo kukunin yung lisensya ko. Sister, ano ba? Friends ba talaga tayo? Yung question is,
What inspired you to pursue dentistry? Pero ayon kay Tippy, wala daw.
Naabangan ko yung sagot.
kung paano ko sasabihin, my mom made me do it. Totoo.
Thank you for that wonderful question.
Very, Miss Universe.
I believe. Hindi. I think walang defining moment for me of when I realized I wanted to take up something else. Taking up law was not a dream. It's not like my childhood dream. I wasn't inspired.
What inspired you?
No. But I think, alam mo yun, di ba pag kailangan ma-PR ka sa showbiz, kailangan mong ibenta yung, hindi naman yung literal na katawan mo, diba? Pero kailangan mong ibenta yung talents mo, yung itsura mo, kailangan confident ka. And I was not. Nangyayari to dati, lumabas yung dati, it became very successful. But I was thinking, hanggang kailan ko kaya, parang kunwari sa sarili ko na kaya ko ito.
Yeah.
No matter the weather, we'll get through it together. You make all things.
Hello and welcome back to Behind the Scenes with Ynna Season 4 Life Unscripted. Ayan! Some stories are built on ambition, others are built on love, loss, faith, and family. Today is a very special episode because it's Valentine's Day, and I'm not just interviewing one inspiring woman, but two sisters whose journey have touched so many lives. One is a dentist and a businesswoman who transformed pain into purpose. And the other one naman is a lawyer, one shaped by music and performance, who now carries her family's heart through conviction, faith, and voice. Together, they are daughters shaped by strength, by legacy, and by a love that continues even after loss. So today, we go behind the scenes with the story of these amazing sisters, Jackie and Tippy, the Santos, where their bond, their story, their family, and their journey moving forward. Ayan, hello and welcome to Behind the Scenes. Hello. How are you? Oo nga eh, medyo Christmas kami pero Valentines.
Pero Valentines pala.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's Day,
Thank you for having us.
How are you guys?
Nervous.
Ayan na rin, ako rin, kinakabahan na rin ako. Ayan, so before the titles, before the business and the spotlight, let's go back to Jackie and Tippy from the start, as sisters, as daughters, and as dreamers. So my first question is, game show pala.
Kamay sa likod.
Paunahan kayo ah.
Tao ba to? Ganon.
Unahin nyo.
Exactly.
Ayan, when you think back about your childhood, what's the first memory that comes into mind when you think of home?
As an ate, siya yung una sa home.
Yes, but I think naman we're very open about this every time na we come from a family na sobrang close, sobrang loving. Agad! Ano na? When we think of home, it's automatically family. Kasi yun nga, we're very blessed that we grew up in a very, very nurturing home, no? Talagang na-prioritize ang time for us. We were given a lot of attention, time, and love by both our parents. So when we think of home, it's automatically, we go straight to that nuclear family that we had.
And I think maybe a representation of how close that family is would be like through music. There was always dancing, singing, parang ang daming home videos of just, commemorating those moments for us. So when you asked about childhood, I was like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of music. Not particularly singing ha, but just being together, fostering that closeness ng sumasayaw kami, kumakanta kami sa kotse o sa living room, and that just brings me home.
Growing up, how would you describe your dynamics as sisters?
Ako na lang.
It was great from day one.
It was great for her, but of course now you see us and how inseparable we are. But when we were younger, ibang-iba yung katawan namin, ibang-iba yung personalities namin. So ito ating ate, medyo bully talaga nung
Sister!
Naniniwala ka rin din ate ko.
Aminin na natin. Ganun talaga. Yun yung dynamics naming magkapatid ng bata. Kami talaga, aray, o, tignan mo, nakurot na ako. Bully talaga. But then, it transitioned into, from being a bully to being my greatest parang savior. Parang everything I would have to go through, nag-transition siya to that. And, you know, I look back at my childhood, nakakatawa na lang siya ngayon, but now I can't live without my sister. So,
See, bumawi naman
So,
ate.
bumawi naman. At
Ate
bumawi
naman
rin
eh.
naman yung ano.
How about
Yun.
you?
Nakalimutan ko tuloy yung question. Na-stress ako doon. Umina!
How would you describe your dynamic as sister?
Yun. Thank you. Kaloka kang bata ka, ha? Okay, dynamic namin as sisters, like what she mentioned, hindi talaga siya naging good right away. I think naman kasi it's normal when you have a firstborn child na sanay kang sa'yo lahat ng attention, ikaw lang yung laman ng bahay, parents are focused on you, ganyan, and everything is about you, and then suddenly biglang may Coco Crunch, ganon. May second one. So, I guess I really did not know how to just handle the situation with another person there. Biglang attention is on her. Kasi a newborn would need more attention than, you know, a toddler na. Right? So, I guess naman that's how it happened. Siguro it was selos as a firstborn nga. So, there was resistance on my end. There was resistance lang on my end, accepting that new child in my life. However, when I guess nag-start na tayo mag-school, kailan ba
Parang mga 10, 11 na ako. 15 siya.
Ganun katagal? Bago ka
Matagal, hindi newborn stage.
Good. Pero naniniwala ako ganyan na ganyan din ate ko sa akin eh. Because I'm second also. So, tagal
So,
siyang
na-experience
firstborn. So,
Oh.
I was bullied by my ate too. Grabe sila. Oy,
Pero nung nagkaisip na,
Balis na nag-walk out dito.
nung nagkaisip na, diba, tapos nakaka-relate na kayo sa isa't isa,
Yeah.
doon nag-transition talaga na,
At syempre may stage na maintindihan mo rin sila.
yes, yes.
When you mentioned, sorry.
Sorry, go
When
on.
you mentioned kanina kasi na in line with the different body types yung sinabi niya, kasi, Tippy, I think for me, the moment na nag-transition yung hindi ko pag-accept sa iyo sa buhay ko was when other people started bullying you.
bullying, yeah.
Like, she would receive, may body shamer na ba noon?
Yung mga body shamer na
So, she was a bit on the healthier,
Oo, maraming
malaman
pakain.
side. Yeah. Siya, mas passionate siya about food. No? So, she
What a
would...
nice way to put it. Passionate about it.
Correct. See, nag-grow naman tayo, guys. There's growth.
Yes.
So, I think, nung nakita kong iba na yung umaapi sa kapatid ko, parang something in me was like, hindi pwede yan. So, doon na nag-shift yung from the bullying to the protecting. So, ever since ganon, wala na.
Yeah, alam mo, share ko lang din, similar nga. Even my sister said that to me. Nag-stop siya mag-bully sa akin when other people started bullying me. She became my protector. So hanggang college ko, kailangan yung school ko, kung nasan ate ko, kasi
Yes.
lagi akong inaaway.
Ayun.
Di ba halata?
Oh my
pero
gosh,
lagi akong inaaway mula elementary.
Ayun. So, parang
yeah,
there was,
I get it.
that's where the fierce protectiveness started talaga. So,
Tsaka meron siguro silang na parang kami lang pwede mag-bully sa kapatid namin.
Pero hindi na niya ako inaapi ngayon.
Parang kami
Clarification.
aalis na ako
sorry,
dito.
sorry.
Sobrang ano kami ngayon,
Nakarelate
like
lang ako.
Diba? Kasi ganun ata talaga.
Ayan yun na yan.
Hindi, pero hindi namin
Joke lang,
kakayanin
love
yung
you.
buhay nang wala yung ates na.
Oh, yeah.
Hindi, yun na. Doon na nag-start. And then, every year, we would get closer and closer and closer.
As in,
I remember my matron of honor speech nung wedding na Tippy. I said na, ingatan ni Miguel, or something like, if you didn't already know, you're also a love of my life. One of Yeah, so it's of course my husband, and then my love for my sister is also the kind of love na love of your life talaga. So, yun na, andun na kami now. Hindi na kami magpa-function or
Without each other.
Oh, yeah.
Ingat ka lang lagi.
Stay safe.
And how did your parents shape the woman you are guys today, no? And what values from them do you still consciously carry until now?
Thank you for that wonderful question, ano? I guess from both my parents, ihahati ko sila because when I think about my mom and what she taught me, there's a before and after.
Yeah.
Of course, before when my mom was still here, when our mom was still here, I feel like she shaped me to always want to excel. Not just because, for anybody else's satisfaction, but for mine. She always taught me that I can do things if I really put my heart into it. And because she always supported me through it. So, that's how she shaped me. So, wherever I am, nasan man ako, anong ginagawa ko, anong kailangan kong tapusin, I always give my everything because that's what my mom taught me. But, after she passed, naman, which I think from before, she was wanting me to be strong. That's why she needed to protect me, and that's also why my mom needed to protect me, because she wanted me to be strong. So I think after naman my mom passed away, that's how it shaped me. That even though iyakin ako ngayon, I was really able to prove that I am strong. Since she's passed, I hope she knows that she shaped me to be strong. Through her passing. And with my dad naman, I think he shaped me really to be kind. Kindness, really. That's what my dad taught me. Sorry, ano ba to? Tinatry ko talagang hindi
Happy
jumiyak.
Valentines sa inyong
Happy
lahat.
Valentines sa inyong lahat. Ayun.
Thank you.
I was also thinking of separating them kasi two completely different people and ways of dealing with us, disciplining us, and shaping us, right? So si Mama, she was always the matapang one, the louder one in terms of discipline. She, at all costs, right? Kahit monster siya sa paningin namin or kahit lagi siya yung enemy, she took it just to make sure na nasa tamang path kami ni Tippy. She made sure na kahit kontrabida siya sa mata namin, kahit wala siyang pakialam, basta tuwid yung mga anak ko, right? Grabe siyang magpangaral, and at the time, I would always take it as, bakit are you making life hard for me? I just want to have fun, I just want to do this. But then growing up, maturing, and having my own kids, you realize, sobrang cliche, but then that's when you understand why a mother does what she does. She may not have always done it in the ways I would have wanted, but I think it was the ways I needed pala.
Yeah.
So because of her, I think talagang we grew up decente, I would say, decente, nakatapos parehas. Laging focused sa goals and na-achieve yung mga goals namin because of her. And I think sa kanya ko rin nakuha yung pagka-matapang ko, pagka-protective ko.
Yeah.
Kasi she would always do that for us. As in, always. She was always there through the good, the bad, the sports fests, the whatever, the shows and all that. Ganun talaga siya. Present siya. So that's how she was when she was still here. And after she passed naman, she still continues to teach me, again, as a mother. Like, I know my kids are young. I have a 2-year-old and I have a 2-month-old. But every day, I look at them and I try to embody and to just like be the kind of mom Mama was. Because I know it may not be the kind of mom they would always want, but it's the kind of mom they would need. With our dad naman, he was more of the gentle parenting. He was always, hindi siya yung good cop, bad cop. Mama was always the bad cop. Dad was always the good cop. He, I think, taught us to be, sa kanya namin nakukuha yung softer side. Meron akong softer side. Softer side, kind side. Kasi our dad's very, very kind and loving, both of them. Though, talagang sobrang love. Yun lang naman yung common nila talaga, yung love talaga nila. And si Papa is, siya yung would always teach us to do what's right even when no one is looking. And he would always discipline us in a way na when I want you to do something, I would explain it to you because I want you to understand why I want you to follow me and why you should follow me. So, ganun siya. Mas makausap, mas ma-explain. And yun din, yung I try also to do with my kids. Yeah, si Papa, kinder, softer. Pero si Mama din was also, it's just she took the role of being the disciplinarian talaga.
Pero that's true, no? Talaga, when you become a mom, that's when you realize na, oh my gosh, thank you pala na strict yung parents natin. Kasi, siguro, it would have been different also if hindi. Lalo na yung moms na ganyan strong, like my mom too, is really like that. We feel like we're always mad at them na nakakairita, wala nang ginawa kundi pagsabihan ako, ganyan. But now, di ba, parang realizing everything. Yeah, super thank you. Kahit madalas magkaaway, you
Wala, ang
realize.
bata talaga kailangan madiscipline you know. Kasi we don't know everything, right? We think we do, but we don't. And I think ultimately, they just want to protect us naman kasi ang daming pwedeng mangyari, ang daming so sana alam niya, na
Grateful.
grateful na, yes.
For sure. Okay, this question is for Jackie first. What inspired you to pursue dentistry, and what did that version of Jackie that you value the most? This question
Inspired sa kanya. Kaya pumunta pa siya dun siguro, Joe. Kasi hindi siya inspired.
Ayun, guys, yung question.
kukunin yung lisensya ko. Sister, ano ba? Friends ba talaga tayo?
Yung question is, what inspired you to pursue dentistry? Pero ayon kay Tippy, wala daw.
Abangan ko yung sagot.
Kung paano ko sasabihin, my mom made me do it. Totoo.
Yun pala.
And what did the version?
I remember, nag-entrance exam sa Ateneo, Lasal, UST, lahat na yun. Nag-entrance exam na ako nun parang 2 weeks or 1 month before pasukan. Pinagpunta niya ako sa Recto. Dinala niya ako doon para mag-exam sa UE.
Kasi sabi ng ninang natin.
At the time, kasi I think a lot of our cousins or friends, mga anak ng friends, nahihirapan maghanap ng work after graduating. So si Mama, she was saying na it would be better if you take up a course na meron kang license, maging professional ka, para when you graduate, it won't be so hard for you to find a job. Parang professional ka na, you're your own, you can start your own practice or whatever, ganyan. And so, 1 month before pasukan, pinag-entrance exam niya ako sa UE. Sabi niya, maging dentist ka, you can take up dentistry, at least after nun, you can be like your ninang, parang her practice is so successful. Okay, ganon. I took the entrance exam, ayun, and then I studied and enrolled na in UE. Si Mama yung dahilan kung bakit ako nag-dentistry. I had no plans at all of taking up dentistry. She made me do it.
She inspired
She inspired me in a stronger way. So here I am, a very inspirational joke lang. Yun. So yun, that's why I took up dentistry. And ang natutunan ko naman doon, kasi it wasn't easy. I think dentistry in itself, on its own, is not an easy course na to take. What more kung ayaw mo siyang gawin, mas mahirap yun. Pumapasok ka everyday nang hindi ka inspired to do it.
Pero,
At 6 years yun.
6 years yun. And I am, another thing I'm grateful for sa nangyaring yun was, I was a different person before I went to UE. I was the bully that Tippy mentioned. Not proud. The bully that I was, ang arte ko, I could not, parang hindi ako marunong mag-adjust sa buhay. Parang kapag ayoko, gusto ko, ganyan. So when I went to UE, it was a completely different campus from, I went to Assumption, Antipolo, so it was like puno, grass, open spaces, diba, ganyan, tas puro kami girls. Then biglang I go to Manila, it's a different like culture, coming from a very sheltered home, then going to bigla Manila, recto, 'di ba? Na-try ko
Tricycle,
mag-LRT.
jeep, mga
Yan,
ganyan
na-try ko
na,
mag-LRT
yes.
for the first time. Iba-ibang course yun, ang daming tao sa campus. I met some of my bestest friends until now from that school. After graduating, hindi ako nahirapan maghanap ng work, right? Because I already had the license, pwede ka nang mag-practice. So, Mama was right. I'm grateful now because, yun, hindi talaga ako nahirapan. Tama talaga siya. Oo. And ang daming character development na nangyari doon. And I'm really, really grateful for that. Oo.
Yun nga, 'di ba? Even if hindi mo ginusto yun, you did it for your mom.
Oo.
Now you're a doctor.
Oo.
Right? You're a dentist.
Yes.
This question's for Tippy. You grew up in the spotlight as a singer and an actress. So, what point did you realize that you wanted to stop and you wanted to take up law? Thanks for that.
Thank you for that wonderful question.
Very
I
Miss Universe.
believe. Hindi. I think walang defining moment for me of when I realized I wanted to take up something else. Taking up law was not a dream. It's not like my childhood dream. I wasn't inspired.
What inspired you?
No, but I think when early on pa lang kasi in my life, I had been performing, doing shows, ganyan. I think I was 11 or 12. And I've always been mahiyain, which is parang hindi sila swak, di ba? Singer, performer, actress, host na mahiyain. Pero I knew na at one point in my life, mahihirapan ako to do that forever. Kasi ang daming mga required na kailangan ma-PR ka. At nahihirapan talaga ako nun sa pagiging ma-PR. Kasi nahihiya ako. Alam yun, or yung...
Sobrang mahihain.
As in talaga.
As
Tapos pag
in.
perform, wow!
Pero pag ano, parang, nahihiya ako lahat iniisip ko. Ano kaya iniisip niya sa ginawa ko kanina? Ganon, hirap na hirap ako na it was giving me so much pressure and anxiety. And I was thinking, hindi ko kayang hindi naman benta yung sarili ko. But I mean, alam mo yun, di ba, pag kailangan ma-PR ka sa showbiz, kailangan mong ibenta yung, hindi naman yung literal na katawan mo. Diba? Pero kailangan mong ibenta yung talents mo, yung itsura mo, kailangan confident ka. And I was not. And so I was thinking, shucks, I should have a backup plan. Nangyayari to dati, lumabas yung dati, it became very successful. But I was thinking, hanggang kailan ko kaya, parang kunwari sa sarili ko na kaya ko ito. So I needed to think of something else where I felt like maybe I could pursue and excel in it. So I remember I took a 2-year break after college. I was just singing, I was just performing, doing stuff like that, hosting. I was a mixed VJ for a time. And then I took the law school entrance exam. Sabi ko, okay, if maganda to, baka sabi ni Lord, dito ka. Tapos maganda naman yung mga resulta. Tapos nakapasok ako. So, I went to UP, finished the law degree, took the bar, and now I'm working at a law firm, my dream law firm when I was in law school. So, you know, I think everything worked out perfectly. If I could, maybe it's a better time for me to sell myself kasi mas confident na ako ngayon. But I'm still so very fortunate and grateful that my family supported me, you know, through the changes in the career paths that I've made. So, ayun, that's what changed. It's not like meron talagang point in my life na sinabi ko, ayoko nang kumanta, ayoko na mag-host. I just knew that I needed to also have a plan B in case hindi ko mapanindigan yung, you know, yung show business or yung performing. That's it.
That's how I remember her. Sobrang mahiyain
Yo,
yung tao.
hanggang ngayon.
Pero, pag pinag-perform mo, talaga.
Hanggang ngayon.
Pero mas confident na ako ngayon. Kaya ko nang,
Ay, sorry.
Sample na.
mamaya na. Mamaya na.
Oh, mamaya.
Uy!
Nagsabi.
What life lessons did your family instill in both of you early on?
I'll take it siguro from the perspective of family na lang din, not necessarily treating everyone how I treat everybody else in my life. But a big thing that has been instilled in me is to be present. Both our parents were very present for everything in our lives. Of course, they weren't 100% perfect attendance, but even when they were absent, they found a way to be present for you. And that is something that I take with me in my relationships, of course, with my family, with my husband now. And I try my best to be present also for those I love, whether they be outside of my family. Whatever way you can be present for them, you really have to do it.
How about you?
And we learned talaga the value of what it means to call your family a family. you have to fiercely protect and fight for that family. Sobrang blessed nga namin na we had that kind of family. So that's what I learned. To value family, be it the family that you were born into or the family you've chosen as your friends in life, no? And also to be present talaga. Na parang, for me, just like, I've learned na hindi lang money, hindi lang career, hindi lang work yung important. Yes, it's important. It's very important kasi that's what you need to sustain the kind of life that you want, right? But you also have to stop, pause and make sure na you be present.
Yeah.
And I think I'll add on that, and I'm gonna bring it back again to, it's really a topic that I love to speak about, not because it makes me happy, but because I feel like it's a good example or it's a good life lesson for people when it comes to the passing of our mom. Because they were so present, she was so present that when she left us, I felt such an absence. And people can take that negatively na parang, oh my God, you're just gonna live your life having that absence in you. But you know what? I'm so grateful because that just means how loved we were, how present she was. Yung absence niya, miss namin siya. And I hope, people in my life, when the time comes that I leave, they also feel that, how present I was then. Because that would show to them just how much I really love them. Yeah.
I know it's a hard topic, but since you mentioned that your mom has passed away, is it okay if you share to us what happened to your mom?
Pumasok siya ng car and then parang nagpahug pa siya ulit. So naghug ulit kami. Pasok siya and then nag-drive na siya to your house.
To our house. So at the time, Bella, ano ba yan? Sabi ko, Ma, you're only gonna be gone for 3 days. You'll be back. Ano ba yan? Kasi ginaganon ko siya. Sabi ko, Ma, ang OA. Ma, OA. And then kinuha niya si Bella. And she held Bella, looked at Bella, and was like, I'm sorry, I'm leaving.
Tapos tumawag na yung dad ko and he was like, Tips, your mom and I had been in an accident. Sabi ko, I'm not sure if your mom is breathing.
Mom and Dad have been in an accident. Dad is okay, but he's not sure if Mom is breathing. Boom, nag-stop yung mundo ko. Sabi ko, what?
Nung naka-third day na, parang kami, just tell us, may chance ba? Like, ano ba talagang inaabangan namin?
Meron ba talaga?
Meron ba? Magiging okay ba siya?